Hello friends, and thank you so much for stopping by the channel. In today's video, I will be sharing a little life update so that you know why I disappeared from uploading videos from this month, and I will also be sharing my sewing plans for this week. If you don't know already, my name is Talisha, and I also go by CreativiTeeByT, and once again, thank you so much for stopping by. So I know that I have been a little MIA because I have not uploaded not even one video this month, and I haven't even uploaded anything on Instagram. And the reason for that is because last month in August, my sweet grandmother passed away, and that was and still is very hurtful. And you know, I was at the back end of finishing up two series that I was doing in collaboration with Sherre, and I went ahead and I powered through those last two makes to finish those series out. And you know, keeping myself busy with that also took my mind away from, you know, thinking about losing her. But then I decided to deal with it the proper way, and I just took a back seat to grieve the way that works best for me. Now, one thing that I learned is that even though I was not uploading or sewing as much, you know, just taking time for me, I am super obsessed with this craft called sewing, because I continue to look at fabric, I continue to look at patterns, I continue to purchase patterns, I was watching everybody's videos. I was also browsing through Pinterest and Instagram and texting and chatting with sewing friends about all things sewing. So yeah, I have a bit of an issue, but I'm okay with that too, because you know, we all need something. Now, after that little break, I got an itch to actually do some sewing. I didn't want to make anything too complicated, so I went to my all-time favorite instant gratification sewing pattern, and I made myself another wristlet. While browsing through Joann's during that time, I did pick up a small cut of cork fabric, and I sewed the wristlet up in no time, and I'll go ahead and put an image of that wristlet in the camera here. So yeah, that was the little sewing that I did. Okay, so this is the wristlet that I made. Like I said, it's out of cork fabric. It's the front and back, my strap, and in the inside I just used some cotton canvas and some cam snaps, and voila. So that is the reason why I have been gone, but moving forward I should be back to my normal schedule. I'm ready to get back in there and just do things the way I had been doing. So now I will go ahead and get into my sewing plans for this week and into the weekend. So when I explained how I'm obsessed with this craft, and I was looking at all the patterns and all the fabrics and things like that, I was also, like I said, still talking and texting patterns and fabrics and plans and all those good things with my sewing buds. And one of the patterns that came up in those conversations with my dear friend Sherre of Sherre Thomas was the Bestie Bag by Blackbird Fabrics. Sherre knows that I love to sew bags, and she sent me this post by Blackbird Fabrics on Instagram to show me their new release, and I immediately fell in love with the pattern. You know, I had to have it. So I have it, and I am making several. Okay, the bags in my opinion are super duper cute and trendy, and they kind of remind me of like ginormous fanny packs, and I just love it. That is like so me. I could just see it in all different types of prints. Sherre loved the pattern too, and she has already made one, I believe. And yeah, she has already made one, and I am making one this week. So I will go ahead and show you the fabric that I am planning to use to make the first one. So for this first one, I really wanted more like a fall look with the earth tone types of colors, and I had this brownish colorway cotton flannel in my stash with this small houndstooth prints on it, and I thought it would be absolutely perfect. And here it is right here. I just love it. This fabric is super soft, but yet it's thicker than like your regular cottons and things like that, which is recommended for this pattern. They recommend thicker and more of a structured fabric, but because this is soft, I still, you know, am using interface with this. I already have the pattern pieces cut out in interface because I did that on Sunday night, and it is Monday afternoon right now while I'm recording this video. So I'm sure I will have more sewn up by the time this video is posted. But yes, I am super stoked about this pattern and the outcome of this bag, so stay tuned so that you can see that. So for the next sewing plan, I plan to make Know Me 2046, and the view that I am going to make is A, which is the shorter tunic. Well, I believe I'm going to make A, because yeah, I've just been going back and forth between which fabric I want to use, and that will determine the view. So anyway, I took a photo of this on September 11th, which was last Monday, with the navy blue knit Walmart bundle to show a friend. I haven't cut into that fabric yet because, like I said, I'm not sure what color that I want to use, because I have so many different fall colorway bundles that I have purchased from Walmart over time, and so, you know, it's a little hard to choose. And then I found this Hacky, I believe it's called Hacky sweater knit, in my stash that I think will be fabulous as well. So like I said, I just need to make a decision. But back to the pattern. I plan to get started on this pattern this week. The pattern was designed by Nikki Brooks, and she's also known as Beauty Jador, and I just absolutely love her style. She's so bomb. Her patterns are chic. And I was watching Raven Maureen. She uploaded her weekly sewing plans, and she also announced that she was planning to make this because So Your View had just announced this as their pattern for September. I had been watching their feed to see which pattern they were going to make, and I had not seen the post for September, so I was just pleasantly surprised when Raven mentioned that, because I had it out and all ready to make. And I love participating in Sew Your View and seeing all the different versions of the same pattern made up, you know, because it's just community, bringing community together. If you don't know what Sew Your View is, it's on Instagram, and they just pick patterns monthly so that we can sew them all together. So definitely check them out if you haven't done so already. So that is it for my life update and sewing plans for this week. Please stay tuned to the channel, because I am going to play catch up and post the videos that I had planned to post earlier in the month and didn't get around to. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that later, so I hope you will enjoy it anyway. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not done so already. And thank you to all who are already subscribed and continue to support my channel. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!